What is going on, guys? Hope everyone is doing well. Well, I hope you guys had a chance to check out your armory and look at your company coin. As of yesterday, January 24th, DICE has reimbursed players who were at max rank and weren't receiving company coin. A week ago, DICE was finishing up fixing issues where players weren't receiving company coins at the end of the rounds for each game once you hit max rank of 50, but they hadn't reimbursed players for all the other games in the past they had earned coins. I myself was reimbursed 80,000 coins, but I've seen people with 100,000 plus coins reimbursed, so feel free to let me know in the comments below how much you guys have received. I was saving up all my company coins since the bug because I wanted to make sure I had enough coins to upgrade my weapons. But last week after upgrading the ZK383, I got down to like 3 or 4,000. So it was nice to see this fix to finally come in and we can finally earn company coins again, which was allowing me to able to grind up another 4,000 company coin, and then I was able to get that reimbursement of the 80,000, which was definitely pretty nice. And now all I got to do is spend the company coin, which right now I've been kind of nervous because lately, again, we've had that bug and I've been wanting to save it up to upgrade my weapons, but now I just got to learn how to spend this company coin. But now let's jump into how I progressed for this week's Tides of War missions, where we had the chance to unlock the MOS 44. We again had to start off playing 3 rounds of the new game mode. So again, jumping into a server browser and finding a game that's full, in my opinion, will give you the best chance to join the game when it's almost over with, as usually players will quit midway through to the latter part of the game if they're on like the losing team or something. So it's what I did. I was able to find a game and save myself a full game of Squad Conquest. Again, this is if you're trying to complete these missions as quick as you can. Now, what's a little bit interesting is this week, even though we were required to come back and play Squad Conquest again for the first mission, unless you progress on the top half, where there was the option to get 5,000 of Squad Conquest points, you could have chosen the bottom section and progressed from there, which had no game requirements like that. So, however, I had a feeling for some reason the second mission on the bottom, where you're required to get 8 headshots, was somehow going to be grindy for me. So I decided to stay on Squad Conquest and see which I would progress and unlock first. So I figured I'd be able to do the first mission on the bottom, where you need to get 2 kills without taking any damage. So I was playing on Rotterdam on again Squad Conquest, and I flanked just off to the side where the middle flag of B is at, and I was able to catch some enemies off guard as they weren't expecting me to flank that hard to start the round. So it was pretty easy for me to get those 2 kills without taking any damage. But as I suspected, for the life of me, I could not get 8 headshots. I wasn't sure if I should just jump on the scout class and use some of the bolt action rifles, but I was using some of my semi-automatic rifles for the assault class, and it was just taking forever. But then I was able to progress on the top of the missions. So the first mission on the top is a little bit tricky, where you had to kill 15 enemies in the objective area, and on Squad Conquest you can't see the objective area on your mini-map right now as it's bugged. But if you're battling the objective and killing players while doing that, you can see the ticker on your screen informing you if you're on the objective or not, and you can kind of get an idea where the objective is from there. I then was easily able to unlock those 5,000 Squad Conquest points before I got those 8 headshots. So my point is, you may want to stay on Squad Conquest just to ensure you unlock these missions as fast as you can. If you have all the time in the world, you could of course just jump off this game mode if you don't enjoy it and go play one of the larger, more popular ones like Breakthrough or something like that. But if you're like me and you're not sure for some reason if you're going to get those 8 headshots, then it might turn out to be a pretty grinding little mission. Sticking on Squad Conquest is going to be the way you're going to want to go. Next, the progression let you branch off to one or the other, where you can capture 2 objectives in 1 life or cap 8 objectives. I probably recommend though now to jump off the playlist and go play the larger 32 vs 32 Conquest mode, because now you don't have any mission requirements where you have to play a certain game mode, as it's much easier again to cap and recap bases with teammates in those game modes. And plus, when you move on to the final mission where you need to call in 10 supply canisters, it can be a little grindy if you can't get to be a squad leader to call them in, and jumping out to create your own squad, though will give you squad leader, you'll have no squad, and earning those points in Squad Conquest is a bit grindy, as Squad Conquest you don't nearly earn that many points as you do in the normal Conquest mode. So you're best jumping on the larger Conquest and going in from there. Once I unlocked the MOS 44, I was able to finally get those 8 headshots, as the accuracy for that gun is pretty good, And maybe now that I wasn't so focused on getting headshots, I was probably able to get them much easier now, as that sometimes is always the way it ends up. But then I was able to finish up the rest of the objectives from there and was able to get that extra XP, as again, we want to try to unlock those chapter rewards as quick as we can as well. So by then, I jumped off Conquest and started playing some Breakthrough and finished capping up the 8 objectives that were needed. And then I finished doing the Widow Cleaner optional objective at the start, where you had to get a squad wipe, which I wasn't quite sure how I ended up getting this. It's kind of how it goes again, like with the 8 headshots, some of the things you just end up getting indirectly when you're not really trying to go for them. But if I understand how squad wipes work, it's when you kill all 4 members of the enemy squad and they're all dead at the exact same time and they haven't respawned back onto the battlefield. But even if you don't kill all the 4 squad members, even though that will ensure that they won't be all spawning back into the battlefield much quicker, you can still kill the final member of the squad, even though you didn't take out his teammates, as long as his teammates haven't spawned back into the game and you're able to kill that final squad member, you should be good and be able to get that squad wipe. But feel free to correct me if I'm wrong on that, or any other insights you guys have for this week that would help people to unlock these challenges much easier. But that is it for you guys today. Again, I always appreciate you guys being here. I am Livin', and I'll catch you guys again later.